the economy is not in a very good shape, right? But we are not allowed to say that, right? It's almost like being at your in-laws for dinner, yeah? And the food is just awful. It's awful food, but you can't say that. And you go like, Mommy ji, you're such an amazing cook. The food is amazing, the best I've ever had. Yeah, that's why nowadays we go like, Modi ji, you're so amazing. For thousands of years, we didn't have a prime minister. Someone who knew his mind like you do, Modi ji. Yeah. And anyone who's not familiar with our country would like to know. He'd ask us like, what happened before him? How were you running your country before Modi ji? Right? And we'd say, like, before Modi ji, for thousands and thousands of years, we had technical problems. Yeah. For thousands of years, we were running on technical problems. Until we had this app called Modi ji. Yeah. You know, 1 year ago, okay, nearly 1 year ago, Modi ji came to our houses, through our television screens, right? And he said, I am going to clean the economy. He said, I'm going to clean the economy. Really? And 1 year later, what we find is that the white has gone out with the black. And as a result, we have no money. Yeah? So, we're totally without money. But that's not such a bad thing, you know. That's not such a bad thing. What Modi ji is trying to do, he's trying to get rid of the economy. He's going to get rid of the economy, absolutely. Because no cash equals no crime equals no problems. We are going to be absolutely cashless and problem-free. Right? Because anyway, what good is an economy? What good is an economy? It just goes through shit, downward spirals and upward spirals. It just takes you through a lot of shit while you need an economy anyway. What economy has given us is the weakest prime minister ever. It has given us that. And he was also an economist. Yeah? So an economy is really no big deal. We should get rid of it as soon as possible. Anyway, our ancestors didn't have an economy. They didn't have money for that matter. Right? And such happy folks they were. They were so bloody happy, our ancestors. They were betting, they were gambling, sometimes with the kingdom and their wives, yeah. But they were the happiest Indians have ever been. And that is where our great Prime Minister is taking us. We are almost at the cusp of greatness, really. And here we are sitting and criticizing. By the way, in fact, if you don't know, you should know right now that we invented the zero. We didn't invent the zero. And what Modi ji is trying to do with us right now, he's taking us back to a time when we had zero. No money, no cash, no money. All problem-free happiness. You guys keep laughing and don't forget to subscribe and like my page. I'll be back once again.